Hello, my name is Jack McWalter, and El Sicaro has taken a leave from Boca Watch, and I'm here to represent him today. I've been in here in this the Boca area for around 40 years, and I'm just basically a normal citizen in the community that's very scared, concerned, and angry about what's going on in this town. And what I'm going to make for tonight's theme is going to be follow the money. And what I'm going to do is take you through how developers, billionaire developers, work and how they're attacking this town. I'm going to take you from the corporate offices to Tallahassee, to the Boca Chamber of Commerce, to the City Hall, and show you how they work. And what I did to prepare myself for this deal is I met with a developing lawyer, lobbyist from Tallahassee, and he gave me their playbook. And the first page of their playbook is take control of the Chamber of Commerce. Get the best lawyers and lobbyists from Tallahassee and use them to get into the Chamber of Commerce. We'll do all the introductions, detective work, and figure out who can be affected in City Hall. The second thing they do, after they control the Chamber of Commerce with thousands of dollars with donations to their many programs, as they have here in Boca Raton, is that they go to the city council and they figure out which politicians can be affected by donations. Again, thousands and hundreds of thousands of dollars, because they need money to drive their re-election campaigns, to do TV ads, flyers, etc. They constantly do this in order to support the developers that come into the community. After they do this, the second page for developers is that they need to determine who dissent, who disagrees with what's going on in this city. And their tactics are fear and intimidation. And what they want to do is quickly squash dissent. And let me give you some examples. There was a building built down here in downtown Boca Raton called the Mark. And the Mark was a beautiful building on the renderings. But they had a building inspector, an engineer that was involved in reviewing this. And he determined that what was being built was not what was on the renderings, what was on the engineering drawings. And he was quickly dismissed, if you will. And then the second page of the playbook for these billionaire developers is attack any dissent, such as Boca Watch. What they do using the tactics of fear and intimidation is to go after the Boca Watch folks that are funding it for the last 4 years. Then what they do is they attack the volunteers, the 25 to 50 volunteers that have been working hard on this to get the message out to the folks in Boca Raton. Then what they do is they go after the viewers, the 20,000 viewers that look at this every week. They read our articles, they watch our videos, they look at our interviews, and they really classify them as know-nothings, as deplorables, as we see in national elections. And then what they do is they come in and after they lost the election, a fair election with over 28,000 votes, they're attacking them also as not knowing what's going on, which now leads me to the third phase. And the third phase is the ultimate intimidation, which comes right out of Tallahassee, is they file suit against the city to null and void this referendum. They want to use examples by hiring the biggest and most powerful law firm in the state up in Tallahassee, the most vicious lobbyists that have been successful in campaigning for folks like the new mayor of West Palm Beach, the Sheriff Bradshaw. They're based out of the Carolinas. I mean, these are powerful groups that were involved in here in Boca Raton. And one of the things I am really concerned about is the influence of outsiders coming into our community and taking over, literally taking over, controlling the Chamber of Commerce, controlling the Planning and Zoning Board, controlling the City Council, with hundreds of thousands of dollars in donations, both to the Chamber and to influence the City Council. I'm scared. I'm scared of where the city is going. We have these outsiders that are coming in now for the first time. we're seeing these lobbyists and PACs are showing up in the donations to people that are running for the city council in March. And I'm just concerned about the schools, the effect of the schools. We had 2,000 residents, families moving into the Boca Raton area. They might have 500 kids. Well, heck, we just had Calusa. We had thousands of parents who were just told that they have to move their kids 5 miles. Where are all these kids going to go to school? I mean, these are major concerns that we would like to present to the City Hall. And basically, they don't even listen to us. They ignore us. And I'm very concerned that the citizens are not getting the message here in Boca Raton. Now, I'm going to summarize briefly and ask you to do 3 things. I think I had an editorial that you may have seen by now, but one of them is very important. I want you to share the Boca Watch website with your neighbors. I want you to get involved. I want you to find out what's really going on. The second thing I want you to do is, and I think I've asked you to do this earlier, is just simply go. You're already on internet. Just simply key in Boca Raton City Hall, then City Clerk, then elections. I want you to look and see what's going on in this city right now. I just talked about the past. Now I'm looking at the future. And the future, in my mind, is very serious, and the citizens of this community should be very concerned. They should be scared. They should be afraid of who these outsiders are. And the last thing I want you to do, which might be a little harder, but I want you to really, at 9 o'clock at night, I want you to drive downtown to Boca Raton, and I want you to see if you can find a parking space near the Mark, and I want you to get out of your car, and I want you to walk around the Mark. Where are all that outdoor dining that we were promised? Where are all the retailers who are going in on the first floor? It's totally empty. I was down there just recently. I didn't see anybody at all. Is that the type of community that we want to create? And I want you to think about Delray Beach, Atlantic Avenue, any night of the week. And then you'll understand what I'm trying to convey to you. Listen, thank you very much for listening to me, and I hope you come back and see some of my more commentaries, which will continue to focus on follow the money. Thank you very much.